All right, check and see if I'm live yet. Check and see if you can hear me. Check, 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 check. Live on a Wednesday. It's not Friday, but it's Wednesday. Wednesdays have been hot lately. It seems like there's been lots of action. So it's August 4th. Oh, shit. My mic. All right, good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Check, check, check. There we go. All right. Wednesdays have been super hot lately. So I decided just to go live. And my kids are not here. So I can go live. The wife took them away. Not as in like she left me. As in she took them away because they went to daycare. You can hear me good, Henry?
I can hear you.
Anyways, so it is August 4th of 2021. Why did I have to think about the year? I am tune in and rep and the chat. Let's see if any of the guys in our chat hop in. Me and Henry have a WhatsApp chat that has like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 different traders in there. And dude, that meme last night of Matthew McConaughey that Matt sent fucking had me rolling, dude. Rolling.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Dude, it made me laugh so hard. I could not leave it. Yeah, so Henry nailed BYSI. That is the biggest runner of the day. I'm still short. Actually, I just hopped in long, too. I'm boxed in right now. I'm long and short. So I am long from $30.61 because that's where this consolidation was. They got cancer news. Cancer usually drives stocks pretty well. And then I'm short from 39 bucks right now. So I should be up. I'm up right now. I've already locked in about $2,500 in gains. I should actually be up about $15,000, $16,000. But I'm a pussy. And I fucking bitch out. And I'm so annoyed with myself. Right, Henry?
I told you it was going to go to VWAP.
I told you it was going to go to VWAP. Well, come on, man. Okay, so what I did...
What did I say? I said I'm going to start getting interesting to rebuy once it goes below VWAP and goes sideways. So right now I'm starting to get interested in it.
Okay, you're fucking sideways.
You know I like the sideways action.
Okay, so yeah, I woke up this morning. I immediately see in our little chat on WhatsApp, Henry, I see he's long at 10, selling 17. And then I saw that he sold at 30. So before I even got my computer on or anything, I was like, oh shit, I got to get in this. I got to short this. So I shorted way too many shares at like $33.
Oh shit. They just put out news.
Who did?
This stock price target of $100.
Oh fuck.
This thing is going to squeeze.
I think I agree with you. That's why I'm long, Henry. I got long at 30.66. Actually, I'm going to take off the rest of my short. Should I?
I mean, with that news just now, I would have...
Henry, we don't trade the news, we trade the price action.
Well, it proved its price action already.
But I
don't know, man. It's like I said, it's at its 20-year high.
Okay, I got 25 shares left.
I mean, I would have to assume it's going to squeeze to at least $50 today, since they put it out at 8:09, so 6 minutes ago. More than triples after lung cancer treatment. Lung cancer treatment meets endpoints in phase 3 trial. So it's about lung cancer meeting their goal on a phase 3. I mean,
that sounds like huge news on a phase 3. That sounds big, meeting their goals.
Yeah, you can't get
that makes better than that. Yeah, that makes me scared to short this fucker.
The only thing better than that is we found 100% cure for whatever.
For lung cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
well, we're gonna have to go to work because I just feel like this is gonna be another GLSI.
I think you might. Or it could just die. Who fucking knows?
Remember that GLSI? I bought it $16 and I sold at $150 that day. That was amazing.
I forgot about that one. So I'm not. Also, another reason why we decided to go live today is because I'm not. Normally on Wednesdays I go play poker at the casino, but I'm not gonna go today because it's too nice outside. I want to be outside. I want to ride my bike. I want to get some exercise because I'm going to Lake Tahoe here in a couple weeks, and I gotta be in shape. Fucking go climb those mountains. Oh, fuck. Anyways, okay. Damn it. We need to get to the watch list. Are you still there, Henry?
I'm here.
I'm trying to fix my phone to where it's closer to the, so we can hear you better, because our Skype is garbage. Okay, so here, another play, which Henry will not trade this one at all. He refuses to trade it. FLGC. FLGC. So I'm long right now at 1164. But I have small size because if this thing panics, morning panic, I'm dip buying it. Okay, I like to dip buy multi-day runners, plus, and if it panics down anywhere near 11 in the high, near this breakout area, like 1050, I'm gonna pile in long, and then the red to green on it is like 1269. So that's where I'm gonna look to start taking profits. So at least some profits. Maybe I'll let the rest run. So that's my other top potential play. I nailed it yesterday. I almost bought it in this double bottom right here when it was pulling back, but then I was like, nah, fuck this thing. And then when it got over VWAP and pulled back a little bit, I got long at like $10 right before it started squeezing. I got in at like 10.10, I think it was. And look at this monster. So you know what, Henry? Okay, so yesterday we nailed NSAV in SAV, the number 5 dip buy, also known as the Cinco setup. Look at this thing. It crashed. It's an OTC. 7s and 8s. We were dip buying it here and then selling up here at 9, right? So this one, if it dumps again, I don't know if I'm gonna dip buy this again. No, I think this thing goes higher. I think NSAV goes higher. But yeah, made a bunch of money on this one and EJH. This was an epic short. I was shorting the night before. I held overnight on my short, but I added to my short, and this thing just dumped like massively. I mean, the short. Look at this short. Fucking incredible. I was short with small size here in I think 2050, something like that, and then it spiked in the morning and I added to my short, and then it just fell like crazy. And I thought I was covering I think in the 13s or 12s, covering the last of my shares, thinking there's no way this thing can go lower. So I made a bunch of money on EJH short and NSAV. up like $5,000. You know that, Henry, on these two trades?
Yeah.
And then they just kept, so then I decided to flip and go long on EJH, thinking it was going to bounce, and the motherfucker wouldn't bounce. So then I kept adding, and before you know it, I got a fucking buttload of shares. I had like 6,000 shares long with an average of like 950, 925, and it just wouldn't fucking break 9. I ended up cutting it in like I think the mid 8s. So I give back all my morning's profits on that one fucking shitty trade. It was so butthurt.
I'm long from 7 right now on it, so.
And then I revenge traded another stock. I don't even remember the ticker. I took way too much size. It went against me. I ended up cutting it. So by then, by like 10:30 a.m., Henry, I'm down like fucking $4,500 on the day. So mad. I'm so mad because I had 2 trades that I was prepared for overnight. All I had to do was just stop trading, just quit, and be up 5,000 on the day. But luckily, FLGC came through and saved my ass and got me not only even on the day, but I ended up making, I think, like $700.
I was asking about CXDC.
CXDC, let's look at it.
No, the one we looked at, CXDC.
Yeah, CXDC. I got this one up on my charts. This one was, man, that is a nice run. That was a power hour squeeze yesterday. Yeah, you guys were chattering about that in the WhatsApp chat, and but I was ignoring it because I was so hyper focused on FLGC. Man, this thing could go again today. Look at this. Nice pullback, nice consolidation. I don't know, Henry. This looks like a long right now, don't you think? On this pullback?
Yeah.
This is a top potential buy for sure. Buying. Yeah, I think it'll bounce. This is day 1. Let's look left on the daily chart. Oh, wow. Look at all that resistance, though.
Yeah, one is huge resistance. But, I mean, you get it now, you can get 30 cents maybe.
God, that makes me sad. Yeah, you could get... I'm going to watch it. I don't think I'm going to buy it just yet.
Yeah, I'm focused on BYSI.
So we got BYSI, top of the watch list. I do like CXDC. I don't like all that resistance on the daily. But volume trumps everything. It could get over that. And then FLDC... Morning panic. I think this thing comes back and at least tries to go green on the day, near 13.
I honestly think EJH is going to run again today. It's already starting to move.
Fuck that stock. It's dead to me. EJH. God, man. I'm glad I took it off though in the 8s. I had way too many shares. I ended up losing like $1 a share on it and lost like $6K.
Oh, I think if it breaks the $8, it's gonna. Like I said, I'm long from 7. My goal is 10. So
you're long from 7. Your goal is 10.
Nope.
All right, I'm still short BYSI, and I'm long. I'm boxed in. So right now I'm down $20 on it on my long, but I'm thinking about just covering the rest of my. No, I'm not gonna cover the rest of my short just yet. You know what? I feel like I'm trading the news, and I hate trading the news because this thing could just die for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But you said they put a price target of $100.
$100.
And with that news, phase 3. I mean, we never get positive results on a phase 3.
No.
I mean, that's pretty rare. I feel like this thing's gonna go.
I got buy orders in at $20 in case it does take a big shit. Because it was consolidating at 19 and 20 this morning before it started running.
I only dabbled with 100 shares, so ideally I'd like to have like 500 to 1,000 shares. So
the trend right now, it looks like it's going to tank at the open.
I'm gonna be so butthurt if BYSI is a one-day failed spiker. I'm gonna be so sad.
I'm predicting. Oh, look at there we go. EJH. I just sold a little at $8.
Henry. EJH. Okay, you know what EJH is? EJH is like is to me is like your FLGC.
Isn't that weird how a stock gets that way to you? It's like,
well, it's only because I fucking gave back all my profits yesterday on it, trying to dip by it. All I had to do was just stay short. That's it. Just stay short. I was in the driver's seat. All I had to do was just stay short. CDXC, top potential. I'm definitely watching that one. CDX. Okay, watch list. Here we go. CDXC, FLGC, BYSI. We'll watch your EJH, Henry. Still watching NSAV. I think NSAV goes higher. It's up at 97 cents last night. Or now. I knew, you know what? I was like, I should hold this overnight. I was like, imagine if I could hold. I had almost 400,000 shares yesterday with like an 8-cent average of NSAV. And I was like, man, I should hold these overnight. And this thing probably goes back to 11 or 12 tomorrow. Okay, we're fading down to 29.
yeah, like I said, I mean, I will be surprised if it doesn't shit the bed at the open. I think it's going to get halted on the way up at some point today, though.
Anybody else that is out there, if you got any tickers, any ideas, throw them in the chat. I like it when you guys interact, like Brian just did. So yeah, we still been going live on Fridays, but I'm gonna start sprinkling in some Wednesdays. If my wife is gonna keep taking the kids to school. Now we gotta do is just get Henry to quit his job so he didn't have to leave and go to work.
Once I get into your status, I will be.
What's my status, Henry?
Making 20 grand or more a month.
Actually, last month I topped my best month ever. Only by like $1,000 or $2,000 though.
I mean, being a single guy, I think if I'm making $20 or 20 grand a month, I don't think I need to work.
Yeah, no, I made like 48,000 I think last month.
That's like,
and I traded like shit the last week.
It's like 3.5 what I make now, so I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Halfway through the month of July, I was on pace that if I would have kept trading as well and making as much money, I was on pace to crush my old best month by like 20 grand. But I traded like shit the last 2 weeks, so I didn't make nearly as much money. Okay, so we're down to 28. I kind of want to add more shares, but it's not showing any signs of life, is it?
No. You got 1 minute.
I bought some more.
Long?
Yeah, at 28. Or 28.10. I did. I don't know, man. I shouldn't. Normally, Henry, you never hear me get excited about the news at all. I never give a fuck about the news. But I just, like, how often do we see phase 3 positive results? Never.
I hear you. I hear you.
So FLGC dipping just a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where I want to add. BYSI. Do I add some here on FLGC? I'm going to add just a small bit. I'm going to add 250 shares. Did I get my ad? Not yet. And we're getting more panic on BYSI. I'm going to buy some more into this panic. 25. 50. Okay, I added at 25. or 25.11. Did it just get halted on the way down?
Yep.
Okay, I also added to my FLGC on this dip. I'm going to add more into further panic. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Brian, for the congrats. Hood is up to 58 now. Forgot to talk about Hood.
Oh, yeah.
Robin Hood, IPO. I'm buying Cook. Cook is a recent IPO. I'm going to put this one on there. I'm buying Cook in my long-term portfolio. I'm going to buy. I have a Traeger. This is Traeger. I'm buying Cook and I'm going to hold it.
EJH squeezing ready 26.
What? I don't have it squeezing. Oh,
just-
EJH. I thought you were talking about BYSI. FLGC. I just added a little bit more. I got executed at 1096.
My XCLA squeezing. We're at 350.
So it goes down to 1050. I'm really going to start adding more. 1060. I'm going to add more here in the 1060s. I'm going to try to put an order at 1065. See if I get executed. Nope, no execution. All right, I chased it. Not chased it, but I got executed at 1081. I added more shares on FLGC. MOXC looks like it's hitting the high day scanner. Oh, never mind. That's low day scanner. CDXC doing nothing. I can't believe BYSI got halted. Dude, imagine if I would have held all my shares of BYSE. I had 2,250 shares with an average of $38.70 something cents. Imagine if I would have held all those down to 25. Damn, that's a lot of money that I missed out on. And Henry begged me not to cover my short either. Didn't you, Henry?
I did.
And there we go. We got a pop on FLGC. Henry, why are you not dip buying FLGC with me right now? Do you not like money? I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that to him. Should let him trade what he's comfortable with.
That's right.
Should not pressure anybody to take a trade at all. Which leads me to my next thought. Please, don't follow my trades because I do some stupid shit sometimes and things get out of hand with me. Plus, we all have different account sizes. And so you might be under PDT or, you know, a lot of times I scale in. And, you know what I mean? INSAV over 11. Look at that. INSAV over 10 now.
Damn. All right, I got to go to work, so let's see what BYSI does today.
Yeah, let's see what... Wait till the halt's over before you go to work. Can't you just be late, Henry? One time. Are you ever late to work?
No, I'm always early.
Of course you are.
10 minutes early, at least. How long's it got?
You what?
How long's it got before the hold?
Looking it up right now. This isn't... There should be a thing on here, a countdown timer. Here it is. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And yeah, so here we go. A few more seconds and we're going to be going. Wow, I'm showing on the level 2 like it's going to open like in the low 20s. I'm going to have to buy more.
There, just open.
And that's coming back. Maybe not, though. Okay, I guess I just got executed on some more shares. We're down to 23.40. Is it going to get halted again? I think it makes a comeback, BYSI.
It's going to be a nice dip buy whenever.
I don't know. I think right now might be the time for the dip buy. Don't you think? Look at it.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting bought up.
I kind of want to buy more right here. I did. I got more at 25.
All right, I got to go.
All right, later, Henry.
Later.
Okay, meanwhile, FLGC, I'm up, so I'm up 10 cents on it. FLG, my average is $11.18. FLGC starting to come back a little bit. See if it can break high a day right here. Is it going to break high a day? Okay. I sold 1/3 of it at 11.25 of my FLGC. So 1/3 at 11.25. So now my new average, because I sold my shares that I had, is now 10.94. And then I'm going to sell some more into this push. I always sell too early. I always cover too early. I always sell too early. It's the curse of being a Tim Sykes student. All right, there we go. Now we're squeezing on an FLGC. Probably should sell some up here at 11.50 maybe. Man, FLGC, this is the number 5 dip buy. The other day I was loaded up. I was loaded up 6,000 shares with a 680 average on FLGC a few days ago because it had the big dump. It had the big dump. And then see this big crash? It was the first big crash. The Cinco setup, the number 5 dip buy, and I was longing it overnight. And then it could only go to like 750 the next day. So I took my profits, but it held up. It consolidated and just slowly grind up. And then yesterday it just took off. So if I could have held, but I'm not holding. I'm not holding overnight. This thing could have had bad news. They could have done the financing, blah 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 blah. I'm glad I took some shares off up in the 11.25 and 11.40s, so I took some profits. New average 10.86. So I guess now with it, since it's kind of dumping right now, I mean, I guess I could risk low a day. I could risk the 10.70s, maybe 10.60. I think I'll risk the low of this wick. But even if it goes below that wick, I still want to buy more. I don't want to cut it just yet. I think so. I don't think I'm going to put anything. Damn, hood up to $65. Yeah, hood got. And also, look, we're down to 10.44. I'm going to add some more down here. 10.55. Okay, I got executed at 10.46. And look at that. We are squeezing a little bit on BYSI. Am I green yet on this trade yet? Yes, I am green. So it's going. I think it got halted. Did it get halted again? No, but MOXC got halted. I think BYSI got halted. So I still have 25 shares short of BYSE from 39.06. So I'm going to cover that here pretty quick. My average on my long on BYSI is 26.45. So I'm up about $1 a share. I would love to take profits up here near these 40s. But we'll see what happens. It's a relatively low float. I think it's got like a 19 million float. BYSI. Let's look exactly and see exactly what the float is. 20 million is the float. So it's got some squeeze potential. I'm still here. I'm just typing. Okay. So let's see here. I got the countdown timer. We got 3 minutes until BYSI is unhalted. I think I'm gonna take some off. I'm gonna take half off up here near VWAP at around 30. So I'll put order to sell. I'm gonna put it at 29.50. I'm gonna sell half, and then we'll go from there. Damn, man, Hood, Jesus, up to 77. Wow. Yeah, Hood's just... Did you get in it, Brian? Did you catch some Hood? I didn't. Yeah, I didn't catch any of Hood. I wonder what Cook's doing. Traeger? The Traeger IPO? So I don't really want Cook to squeeze. I actually want it to dip because I'm going to buy it in my long-term portfolio. But I don't care. Right now, I'm just going to buy it and hold it. I have a Traeger, and I love it. It's fantastic. I never hear anybody say anything bad about these pellet grills. These pellet grills are replacing, like, the new grills. I mean, the old grills. The gas ones. I mean, everybody I know, like, people are... I've had, like, 3 friends personally that bought a Traeger. I think fucking Traeger is going to go up. It's a good product. It's a good fucking product. So, you know, when you got a good product, I mean... That's why I want to be more of an investor and not a trader on it. So I'm just going to buy and hold it. Actually, I'm going to do that today. Another buy and hold that I'm going to do is BTDG. Is that it? Yeah, this piece of shit right here. B2 Digital. Now, I don't recommend you buy and hold this, but I'm going to do it. It's an OTC stock. It's a shitty stock. But... I'm a huge MMA fan, and they're kind of like they're a publicly traded company, and they're like a minor league. They travel from city to city. They just came to Cedar Rapids last weekend. I referee for the state of Iowa, MMA, and I refereed their show this past weekend, and they put on a fantastic show, a fantastic production. So I'm going to buy it. They need a pumper. They need someone to pump their stock. So I'm going to buy and hold that one just to kind of support the sport. I'm going to put a couple thousand in it. You know, I mean, it's at 0.04 cents. 0.4 of a cent. Here we go. BYSE. See what it does.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
0.
Blast off. Did I get... It popped up for a second. Oh, now it's going down. Do I want to buy more? This thing is kind of bipolar right now. See, it's such a bad idea to trade the news. I got way too hyped up on this news. Normally, I never give a shit about the news, but price action is king. Know that. Remember that. Price action is king. Because sometimes the price is already get in. My cousin's trying to get in the live stream. Wow, Henry just sold. He got his sell at $72 on Hood. He was long from the 30s, I think. From 30s. He's been swinging Hood. Which, what a great swing, Henry. Good job. Congrats. Look, Matt's in the house. Matt, that fucking meme last night that you sent in our WhatsApp chat. Oh my God, dude. You had me rolling. You had me dying with that. Matt sent this meme of like Matthew McConaughey, but like one of them where he's looking all fucking fresh and good and he's smiling all big, and then the other one is a picture of him with like he looks all disheveled and skinny from. It was a picture from when he did that movie Dallas Buyers Club. He's all skinny and looking sickly, and he put beginning traders versus 1 year in. I don't know if you get what I'm talking about, but the beginning traders is like whenever they first start, they're all happy and excited, and then the next 1 year in, they're fucking ready to blow their brains out. Look at that. Hood just pulled back. Is this the dip buy? Is this buy this pullback? Is that what we're saying here? It's halted on the way down. I think I'm going to buy a pull on Hood. Wow. Meanwhile, FLGC is doing jack shit. My new average is 1076. I'm going to risk low a day. I'm going to risk the 1030s on FLGC and focus on other stuff because nobody gives a shit about this right now. So I'm going to risk this area. 1030s. Man, look at, do you guys see NSAB? NSAB made it all the way up to the 11s. Remember yesterday I told you it could get somewhere between 11 and 12? But a lot of times those OTCs, when they bounce, they have really good, clean bounces. But yesterday was, I mean, it was a decent bounce. Poor Mike Estes, he was getting in at 95. I was scaling in with small size yesterday. My average was around 8-ish. And I was selling in the 9s. What did you get out at, Matt? Did you hold any overnight? What is the ticker symbol again? Which one? Hood, BYSI, FLGC, NSAV. That's the OTC we're looking at right now. I don't know which one. Okay, FLGC is coming back a little bit. I'm kind of scared, so I'm just going to sell half right up here. Because if it ends up coming back and rolling over and losing its ass, I don't want to lose much money on it. Well, I had 1,000 shares, so now I'm just going to stick in the stop loss at 1029. And maybe it comes back. Ooh, look at that. 1105. I'm thinking that FLGC is going to retest red to green up near 13. That was my plan, or my idea that I thought. We'll see if it happens. Stop unquote, sell. And BYSI is open. Let's check it out. Oh, this motherfucker. I should have just took all my profits into that first halt on the way up. And we got to get a... Where is Hood? I'm going to get a countdown timer for Hood. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm going to look to buy some Hood. Rolling in the Hood. Near VWAP. Maybe in the 60s. Come on, BYSI. Don't just fucking fall apart. To add to the loser or to not add to the loser? That is the question. I added. So now my average on my long is 25.28. I'm still actually short. I should cover those shares short. I'm going to get out the rest of these shares short. I'm going to cover these because I do feel like it's going to come back. Or not, maybe. Golly.
10, 9, 8.
Yeah, I'm a referee for the state of Iowa. An MMA referee.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Blast off. Look at that Hood. It's open. I'm going to grab some. Oh, I don't want to get it at 74. I missed it. I tried to get it at 74. Missed it. Oh, I got executed. All right, I'm in Hood. And it's going to go down probably. I wanted it more closer to VWAP at 65. So we got to get Hood up. Hood. We're at 71. $69. Okay, I got some more at 69. So my average is 71.75. I might buy some more near 66. This is super volatile, which is why I'm trading it. Come on, baby, come to daddy. Meanwhile, BYSI still fading. I'm not adding that one until it starts rolling, coming back up. There we go. 73. I got a shitty entry on my first one. Come. Oh no, I don't want to sell it all. I didn't get executed. Good. I want to sell some up here near 80 on a push towards the high of day. But I don't. My original entry at like 74 is really bad. And we're going lower. 69, 68. Near VWAP. Try to get a little bit more here at 69. Okay, I got some more at 68.03. All right, so we'll just hang tight here. We're at 66. And who doesn't like Robinhood? Right? Ooh, I don't want to buy 500 shares. 50 shares. Okay, got a little bit more there at 65.69. All right, I want to stay with this right here for a minute. Meanwhile, FLGC doing nothing. BYSI down to 20. Come on, Hood. Wow, what a spike and a fail. I got to think it's going to have a little bounce, though. Matt says, good morning. Starting on a BYSI position. Matt, one with a pullback. Damn it. Come on, Hood. Wow, what a sell-off. And I got a horrible average at 70. All right, I bought some more at 64. Now I'm at 69.21 on my average. Let's see if I'm one with the pullback. On the Hood pullback. You're just gonna fucking die. Seriously. Let's see here. Hood be penny stocking today. All right, there we go. Now here comes our bounce. BYSI. What'd you get BYSI, Matt? What'd you get it at? Did you get it at 20? FLGC. Come on. A little bit of a bounce. Man, what a squeeze right out the gate. And FLGC looks like it's about to die. It's about to hit my risk. I got a sell order in at 1028 if it cracks low a day. BYSI consolidating over 20. This might be the spot to buy on that. Come on, Hood. Man, well, nothing yet. It might dip down a little bit. See if it can put in a higher low. Okay, so I'm out of FLGC. Bummer. So we'll let that one fail for a while. I'm glad I took some off into that first spike near 1150. And took more off near 11. And that little bounce. And hood looks like it's getting bought up right here. So it put a little higher low at 63.76 on the 1 minute chart. Long in Sav again? No, I'm not long in Sav again. Not right now anyways. No, I'm not. I'm staying away from it. It just went red on the day. So it just went red on the day, and that's why it's crashing. The red to green on it was 0.97. So now, you know, it's starting to get those extended candles. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, hood looks like it's forming a little base. I probably should have added some more there, but I'm scared, so I'm not going to. And BYSI down to 21. Okay, now I think I'm going to cover the rest of my shares on BYSI. Okay, covered that. And here we go. There's a pop on hood. Consolidating near VWAP. There we go. Come on, let's get to 69. Come on, come on, come on. Get over 70 and then we'll see a little squeeze. Come on, let's go. Nope, nada. $68, $69. No. I am so impatient. There we go. I feel like it's weenie rub time. I don't know if it is or not. 68. Come on, pop over that 70 mark. $69. Come on. God, it's having trouble with that 69 mark. Nope. Damn. Keeps failing at 69. Might need to consolidate more. Pull back and consolidate a little bit more. What is the float on hood? Let's see what it is. HOOD. 424 million. Wow, that's a pretty big float. Damn, there's a lot of people trading this thing. No, it's above VWAP. Matt, what was your entry on BYSI? There's a pullback to 65. Oh, Tim Sykes just bought InSav at 0.086. That's interesting. I'm surprised he's buying a stock that's red on the day like this. I don't like that buy very much. Well, it has fallen quite a bit. Maybe. I think it goes lower. We'll see what happens with that one. Meanwhile, I'm sweating the shit out of Hood. All I want is like 75 to 80, right in that range. $21.73. Oh, wow, Matt. That's an excellent entry. And Hood is... Damn it. Hood's been in the market, what, 3 days now? 4 days? A week? Goes parabolic. Don't make me cut my loss on it, Hood. I mean, if it breaks down below like 62.50, I'm gonna have to get out. It's at 65 now. I think this might be a good spot to add. Okay, I added a little bit at 64.29. Well, I mean, if it goes below 62.50, I don't think I'm going to be able to stand the pain anymore. I think I'll just have to hang on to it. Or, I mean, cut it. But, I mean, I've seen this countless times before. You get the squeeze up, pull back to VWAP. It's kind of hanging around VWAP. As long as it just keeps hugging this VWAP, we should get a push towards the highs. BTBT squeezing. Fuck! Come on, Hood. Taking away all my profits that I made on fucking BYSI today. Alright, good. Woo, that was close. And Sykes sold. So no bounce. He sold his NSAV. Hood's fucking dumping. I'm gonna have to cut it. It's like right there. It's like right at my wrist level. Good for Henry though. He sold at 72. 62. That's the low of that candle right there. 62. I almost cut it, but it held. There we go. Come on. And BYSI still fading a little bit. Man, we get over this pivot point right here at like 68, 69, get over this pivot point, we should see a nice push towards the highs. Maybe even a breakout. But I'm not going to be around for the breakout. I'm selling into that push. I don't like Robinhood anyways. And BYSI, this looks like a double bottom to me right here. I think it comes back from this. But we'll see. I mean, this is a really clean chart. This is picture perfect. This is, you know, now you just want to see it push towards the highs on Hood. You got the squeeze up, you got the pullback. It's hanging around VWAP right now. I mean, this is a buy signal for all the longs that missed out on the initial squeeze, like me. Not like Henry, though, because Henry is always first. Okay? If it's not pre-market, it's not. He's not doing it. Oh, Hood, come on, man. Don't make me cut it. I will fucking cut it. I will not bag hold fucking Robinhood. I refuse to bag hold it. I'll take the loss. There'll be another opportunity later today. I want to add to my BYSI long here in the low 21s, but I'm not going to. There we go. Come on. I feel like lately I've been getting too aggressive. Like this morning I got way too aggressive. I mean, the short worked out. BYSI short worked out. But I got way too aggressive too early on it. And it was, yeah, that's how you blow up. All right, good. Well, it's holding. So far we got a little double bottom there on Hood. And then we'll just hang out and see what happens. FLGC still fading. That CXDC, man, that's a shame. Down to 59. BTBT squeezing. BTBT. But every time it squeezes, ooh, look at that. I think that's a breakout on the daily. It is. Can't chase it though. Definitely not chasing that up here. Nice breakout on the daily. Look at that. That's a buy signal right there. Multi-day breakout right there on volume. See the volume? Breaks out over the highs from a couple days ago at like 11.26. You could buy that breakout. Missed that one though. That's all right. Come on, Hood. Part of me is thinking about selling some of my Hood right now to reduce my risk because I'm afraid. Oh, God. 65. There we go. Bring the volume in. So if anybody's just joining me, I'm in Hood right now on this pullback with a really shitty average of 68.62 now. And I'm risking 62. And if I have to cut it, I'm going to give back all the profits that I made on BYSI, which will be super annoying, but it won't be life-changing. Sometimes you got to cut them. Semi, remember that one yesterday? Semi had a nice spike yesterday, gapped up a little bit. Now it's about to go green. CEMI, Semi. This is about to go green on the day. I bet you it squeezes if it goes green. The red to green on it is 352. So I bet it squeezes off if it gets over 350. We'll see. Where are we at? Tim Sykes just bought CPSL at 0.0495. Won't be buying that. Okay, look at that. BYSI. Check it out. Don't call it a comeback, because it's not. Look at that. There we go, Matt. It's working out, buddy. I hope you're still in it. Oh, Hood, you fuck. No! Oh! And then it gets bought up. Wow, it dipped. I was just about to cut it when it broke that low on Hood. I was just about to cut it right here. I was literally clicking the buttons, getting ready to get rid of it, and then it just got bought right back up. I could have got faked out if I would have had a stop in right there. But I can't let it go any lower than 61. I can't. I'm putting the stop in. The madness has to. I'll just take it. Long BT, Brian. Long from 85 cents. Oh, BTB. Oh, fucking Hood. I hate Robinhood. I hate it as a broker, and now I hate it as stock. It's my own fault. Bad entries. It's getting bought up though. I'm putting in I'm putting in a stop at $60.91. So if it gets below this, I can't. I'll be a max pain level with it. I'm not going to let this thing just keep fading on me all day. This is a recent IPO. This thing could sell off for days. You know what I mean? All I have in the back of my head is that IPOs, when they come out, is that they're typically overvalued. The price that comes out when the IPOs come out is typically overvalued. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking, okay, this thing goes parabolic. What if it just continues to dump? And I just don't want to go for a ride on the short side. And we are halted on BYSE. Yes, Matt. Be patient. Brian, are you talking about be patient with BYSE or with Hood? Oh, I'm out. Took me out. Hit my stop. I put the stop in, and I'm glad I did. I feel better about it. I'm officially red today. I gave up all my profits that I made on my fucking epic BYSI short. But I can live with that. That's okay. I'm officially red on the day. $700.34 and 88 or $734.88, which is okay. I'm still up on the week, and BYSI is looking very, very promising because it's coming back. Probably should sell some up here in the 26s. See, I'm going to. Fucking Hood. So butthurt right now. Not that butthurt though. I'm okay. It looked like it was gonna work though. I mean, how are people? How is it not getting bought up here? I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it though. Okay. BYSI resumed. Oh, I missed the sell. Fuck, man. I was literally typing in the order. Missed it. 24. Okay. Okay, so now our new focus is BYSI. I missed my sell right there in the 26s. But that's all right. I think it tested high day, got rejected. I think it comes back. Goes. Hopefully it does. Little pull. Back to VWAP.
IPO is now trading. IPO is now trading.
Got a new IPO trading. FLGC still fading. And then Henry said that he was long BTB. Let's look at that one. BTB. BTB. Bit Brothers. 93 cents. Oh, BTBT. Yeah, we looked at that one. Not chasing it. It's still going. What did he get long at? Oh, he is long BTBT. So he's long BTBT. BTB. Oh, BTB. He's long from 85 cents. I'm not touching that. Hood down to 59. FLGC down to the 980s. Is this where we dip by it? You know we're going to get a bounce on FLGC. Look at that sell-off. Look at the ticker 1. ONE. Oh, wow. Look at that, Matt. What is 1? Is that an OTC? It looks like an OTC how it's trading. No, New York Stock Exchange. Wow, look at 1. Nice one. Up 100%. All right, this is definitely going to got my attention. 1. It's got a float of 95 million. Wow. 1. See if there's any shares to short on it. Oh yeah, there is shares. I think I'm going to short this, Matt. I think I might hop back in FLGC too. Okay, I hop back in FLGC at $9.90. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare for the short on 1. Let's see if they have news. 1 has news. Exceptional stock in review. Okay. And BYSE coming back. Oh, so I got short. Not as many shares as I wanted, though. Tried to take 4,000 shares. All right. I chased it down a little bit, but I'm short 4,000 shares. There we go. Look at that dump. Making the money back. Okay, so now it's halted on the way down. I'm going to put an order to cover some at like 103. So that was sweet. I'm short 4,000 shares with a 121 average. So I'm going to cover 1,000, maybe 2,000 at $1.03 when it reopens. And then thank you for that alert, Matt. Oh, you saw that one at 67 cents? You didn't buy it? Dude, look at this. You know what? Here, look at this. Okay, so it squeezes up over VWAP. It pulls back. It doesn't even touch VWAP. That is so bullish. Whenever the pullback doesn't touch VWAP and it's the first initial squeeze, that is so bullish right there. So you could buy right there on this little pull. It's not even touching VWAP. Or say you don't like buying the breakout, you let it break out, and then it pulls back and retests the breakout area, and it still hasn't touched VWAP. My goal is going to be to hold my short to probably 90 to cover at VWAP. And meanwhile, while that's going, we'll let that do its thing for a second. I'll get the countdown timer going. We got BYSE trying to test the highs again. BYSC, Smackdown. Come on. Can't even get over VWAP? You got a good trade on BYSC, Matt. Excellent entry, dude. Way better than my shitty trading. Matt, you're shaping up to be a hell of a trader, dude. No trades left. That's, you know, one thing I like, one thing about whenever you're in PDT, when you're under PDT and your account's under 25,000, you really got to be like, there's less room for error. You have to be more precise with your entries and your exits. Whereas when you got more money in your account, you can kind of fuck around and scale in and scale out. Are you going to retest VWAP one time? And just toy with my emotions. Okay, I'm putting a bunch of orders in case one keeps squeezing. Because E-Trade runs out of shares to short. So I'm putting in orders now. Come on, BYSE. Let's get to 26. There we go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, one is open now. Or is it open? Nope, it's not open. It's going to be a 10-minute halt, it looks like. So, not open yet. Meanwhile, BYSC's starting to go a little bit. Okay, now it's open. So I covered some. Covered some at 103. Looks like I think I got executed at 103. 103 got executed. So we'll see what it does here. If it fades. Ooh, look at that BYSC. I'm up 720 bucks on it now. Okay, sold 100 shares of BYSC. Maybe I should sell more. Look at that. There it goes. Go BYSC. And if we get a bounce on one, I'm going to try to short more near that 120 area. Put a short order at 119. All right, sold another 100 shares of BYSE. Semi tried to go green and failed. All right. Go for it, BYSE. Starting to squeeze up. Now let's see if it can get over high a day. Gets over high a day, we should see a nice push up to 30. You got lung cancer news. Phase 3 results. And it's making me nervous. I'm wanting to sell. Come on, baby. Go. Is it going to pop over VWAP? Sold 50 more shares. Henry would not be proud of me. He'd be disappointed. Very disappointed. And meanwhile, one is fading. So I should put an order to cover some more down here near 90. I'll put a cover at 91. Put it at 92. It may hold $1 here and then squeeze back up. We'll see. Look at that. BYSE. BYSE's been my and then Hood at 60 looks like it wants to come back, but I don't trust it. We're up to 27 now. Keep going, BYSE. Testing high a day. Testing high a day. There it goes. So you made money again this morning, right, Matt? You made money yesterday too, correct? Nail and bail, baby. Oh. What? Trying to sell. This order cannot be accepted. Limit price is above. Oh. Am I pressing? Okay, I just tried to sell some and it wouldn't fucking let me sell. I was putting in the order wrong. Oh, dang it. I was trying to sell up at 28. Son of a bitch. That sucks. Might still get it right here, though. Come on. Nope, didn't get my sell. That's so annoying. Cancel the order. We'll give it some more time. It's just pulling back a little bit. Hell, I probably should be adding to my position right here at 27. Winnie Rub setting up on BYSI, so I should be adding. On this little yank. What if it just dies though? Alright, you talked me into it, Matt. I just added 50 shares. Oh, look at that. One is coming back. I didn't get my short ad yet. There you go. I got it at 1. Got my short at 116. See, I got another order to short more at 128. Kind of want to short more here at 119, but got to order to short more at 118. See if it gets executed. Meanwhile, BYSI could add more here. I'm not going to though. Too aggressive. Thank God I cut hood. Look at that. Fucking dying. So happy I cut hood. I'd be so pissed right now, and instead I'm focusing on winners and not losers. BYSI. Okay, I just got executed on some more short on one at 119. And I got another order to short more at 128. I got orders to short all the way up to 2. This might be a higher low and then fade. To add more to BYSI or to not add more? At 25.50. Okay, I just added a little bit more at 25.40. No more ads. My average now is 24.06. So, which is roughly at the E-Trade VWAP. So, we'll see. Meanwhile, FLGC, remember I went long in the 990s. So, that's making a little comeback right now. Weenie Rub always fails on the first attempt. Gets the second wind and it shoots up through VWAP. God, I hope you're right, Matt. So it looks like it's holding 25 on BYSI. Where do I want to take some profits at? 1050? Yeah, near 1050. I'll put in an order to sell at... We'll try to sell some at 1025, 1024. Sell. Okay, so I put an order to sell some at 1023 on FLGC, and then maybe we can hold the rest and see what happens. And we're still pulling back. Why am I'm always so early with my ads? But it looks like a good spot to add. Look at it. It looks like it's kind of the bid stacking up a little bit. You know what? On Thinkorswim, you can figure out how to replay like the price action. And on Friday, you know what I'm gonna do is that OTC, because you can't, level 2 works like shit on listed stocks on Nasdaqs. But on the OTC plays, level 2 is way more useful. And I'm going to figure out between now and Friday, I'm going to figure out how to how to replay the price action, because when we were doing that dip buy on NSAAV, when we were doing the dip buy on it, when it got down to the 7s, you'll see the bid stack up. And really, that was, I should have been paying more attention to that. I didn't start paying attention to it until the 8s. But I could really, and I really loaded up there in the low 7s because of that. I was like, this is, plus that was the goal anyways, was to dip buy it in the 7s and 8s. But we should replay that price action just so we can see it. So next time, when we got the same setup, we can watch that level 2 where we can really time our entry a lot better. And we can be ballers. Ballers. Okay, there we go, BYSI. All right, I missed my execution on FLDC. Barely. Just barely. That's all right. We'll leave it alone for right now, though. I still think it might go higher, so. Should we do that on Friday? I know on Thinkorswim you can replay price action from, like, you know, in the past. Come on, BYSI. Okay, I'll try to figure that out later on and queue that up for Friday, and we can watch it here on my screen on my Thinkorswim right here. That'll be cool to watch that, and like, so we can see it. I should have been looking for that in the, like, because when I first started in, I was just estimating it, and then I was like, oh yeah, OTCs, you can use the level 2 a lot better. So we should definitely do that. Come on, BYSI. Don't fucking die. You got positive phase 3 news. So annoying. Should have just took it all off into this squeeze right here. Could have took it all off. Look at it. Fuck. Now it's back to my entry. Hood not giving up. I don't know, man. I mean, fuck. It's almost back where it started. It gave up. It's under VWAP. It's continued to make lower lows. Look, low. Another low. Making lower lows. Making lower highs. I mean, until it puts in a higher low. Say this little bounce right here. Say it puts in like a high. It puts in like a higher low at like 58, and it holds that, and then it starts to go sideways and start to grind back. Then maybe we'll hop back in for the long. Ooh, look at one. My ads are working out. Okay, so I got to cover some right here. Take some off it. Take some. Oh, missed it. Try to take some off at 105. And of course, why as soon as I try to fucking cover some, it immediately just gets bought up. I swear to God, market makers just know that I'm. You want me to take it off at 107? All right, fine. Took off 1,000 shares at 107. Cocksuckers. Pardon my French. anybody's a cocksucker. I'm not talking about you, and I have great respect for cocksuckers. Obviously, this live stream is not meant for kids. So if you have kids in the room, I'm sorry for the cocksucker joke. Because if my kids were in the room, I probably wouldn't have said that. BYSI FLGC, you fuck. Should have just took it all off. But, I mean, FLGC, part of the reason why I hop back in is because if you look, it should be at a... Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Okay? I mean, so right here, yesterday, there was a lot of consolidation, a lot going on here in the 9s. So I'm just thinking it could find some support right there in the 9s. You know, same thing back here. Okay, look left on the daily. Also, right here, that was a previous high. Was around in the low 10s, high 9s. So that's why, part of the reason why I bought there. I wish I could have found shares to short. I tried to find shares to short up here. NSAB testing VWAP. Is it? I don't know. I'm done with that one for now. Oh, okay. Oh, I got executed on my 105. So I'm down to 3,000 shares on my one. Oh, I got executed at 101. Nice. Oh no, FLGC testing low a day. I guess I should put in the stop loss. No, I'm not going to yet. FLGC comes back. Meanwhile, BYSI hanging around 24. God, man, I'm so mad at myself. I had such a nice start. I was up $2,500 on the morning, and then I gave it all back to fucking Hood. I did the same shit yesterday, where I nailed NSAV and EJH on the short, and then I tried to catch the falling knife on EJH, and I kept adding, and then I ended up giving back all my profits. But thankfully, FLGC... I caught that squeeze into the close yesterday. What's one? So is one going to hold here, hold $1? Is it going to hold $1 or is it going to fade off some more? Oh, FLGC down to 960. Why am I being so stubborn with this? Fuck. BYSE. Oh, my cousin Travis finally cut EJH and ate that loss after watching it all morning. Old at 695 and then it jumps. Yesterday, when it couldn't get through 9 yesterday, I cut it right after that. I just couldn't fucking... Yeah, I had to eat the lot. And I'm glad I did, because it faded down even more and more and more. I mean, a lot of times it's not just about just holding and hoping that it comes back. It like that, when you're in those shitty trades where the stock is going against you and you're waiting for it to come back, it prevents you from focusing on the next opportunity. That's another reason why I don't like bag holding. It's because it like takes up your, not only your capital in your bank, but it takes up the capital in your mind. It takes up your cognitive energy. It keeps you from, you're focused on that. You got blinders on and you're focused on that, and you're not focusing on the next potential play that could bankroll the shit out of you. BYSC is, so it held 2350 so far. So hopefully it continues to hold that. I might take off the rest of my one because it looks like it's consolidating over VWAP. I mean, it put in a double bottom. It didn't put in a lower low so far, like fucking Hood was doing. God, Hood, I'm so pissed at Hood. Alright, I took some more off of one at 104. Because I don't know if it's going to hold this. I'm down to 2,000 shares. We'll hold these, see what happens. Meanwhile, BYSE is... So now, after taking profits on, I took some profits on BYSE, took some profits on one. Now I am down $171 on the day. Okay, one, I am not liking this price action. We could short it. Actually, I'll root for it to go higher. Okay, I covered some more at 109. Another 1,000 shares. I hope it goes higher, because if one goes higher, I can just re-short it higher. It'll just more meat on the bone. So, hopefully it squeezes. And it looks like it's going to try. Glad I covered. Looks like all the Chinese plays are back. You're right. Hey, month of August is supposed to be a super slow month. It's supposed to be the slowest month of the year, but it doesn't seem that slow to me because there's been fucking opportunities every day. I think. I didn't go play poker today because I knew, I had a feeling there was going to be some, I was like, there's going to be some plays today, so. Plus, it's a beautiful day in Iowa today. I mean, it's like 78 degrees, perfect weather, no wind. So here in a little while, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go on a bike ride or something, or work out outside, go on a walk. Let's see here, long VXRT. So which tickers, when you talk about the Chinese plays, like which ones? Look, you says message retracted. Did you say something crazy? If you said something crazy, don't retract it. I want to see it. It'll make me laugh. Yep, Hood's fighting to come back now, isn't it? You're right, Matt. Look at that. It didn't even come in and put the... Yeah, I don't know. It might still roll over and come down here and test the lows again. Look, there it goes. Which Chinese plays are back? Are you talking about FTCV? Is that a Chinese play? Blank check. Oh, it's a SPAC. Operates as a blank check company. Don't get stuck. Henry says I'm swinging EJH from 7, still not selling until 10. Don't fucking listen to him, Travis. This stock may never get to 10. Don't be stubborn. Or he already sold. There you go. FLGC back to 10. BYSI consolidating. Yeah, fuck EJH. Look at this. Look left on this daily. Look at this. Just absolutely crushed. This thing just continue dying. And just keep going down. It could just keep going lower and lower and lower. I mean, what happened to them that they got their ass kicked so bad? E-Home Household Services share plant. We know that. He says, LOL, I doubt it. Let's put 10 burpees on it, Henry. I'm going to say, I said, let's put 10 burpees. It doesn't, let's bet. Let's bet 10 burpees it doesn't get to 10 by Friday. That's what see what Henry says. I don't think EJH is going to get to 10 by Friday. I mean, look, it tried today and it just got smacked down. Every spike is going to get sold into. All the dip buyers yesterday are just going to sell into any. Look at this. Just this fucking. Wow. What a short, man. I thought I was covering in like the. I think my last cover was it 12 or 13? Maybe even. I don't remember. Somewhere in there. 13s, 12s. And I was like, there's no way this is going under 10. Look at it. Down to $6. What a short. Damn. BYSI. Okay, maybe is Hood ready to dip by now? I'm scared of this thing. I'm staying away from it. One bad trade. And it's probably going to go back to its highs now. Fuck. He said deal. We got to bet by Friday. You guys heard it here. Henry's bitch ass is going to be doing burpees Friday because EJH isn't going to fucking 10. Well, anything could happen. It could go to 10. But I think not. We will see on Friday. So he's got tomorrow. He's got all day tomorrow. I don't see it happening. We'll see Henry. All right, BYSI still dipping. I tried to take some off up here at 28. Man. One still consolidating. Well, kind of. Just got smacked down. Doesn't like that 120 area. Is it going to fade? I'm not covering. I only have 1,000 shares left, so I'll wait and see if it dumps. Because if it breaks $1, actually, I hope it doesn't dump past $1. I want it to go higher so I can short more. In fact, I'm just going to cover down here. Oh, it's going to go under $1. Maybe. What? Oh, I had an order to cover at 92 cents. Okay, cover. Alright, I just covered the rest of my 1 shares. That puts me up. I'm green on the day, $13.01. I'm officially green, boys and girls. BYSE, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to risk low a day. Risk $20. Risk $20 and go from there. I mean, if it can't hold 20, then it'll probably just keep fading then. Might come back like here in a couple of days or something, but I ain't gonna stick around and fucking play guessing games with it. So we'll risk $20 with BYSE. I only got 300 shares, so I got 300 shares with a 23.86 average now. Thank God I took some off into this little spike in the 26s, 27s. So basically risking roughly $1,000. But if it breaks out over the highs and squeezes to like 40, you know, I could potentially make $2,000 to $3,000. So the risk to reward is there. It's got a catalyst. It's got a good catalyst. Let's look at the catalyst one more time. They got an upgrade, and they got cancer news. Yep. Shares rally after lung cancer trial meets endpoints. But if there's anything I don't know, you can't trust the news, man. You cannot trade the news. Do not stay in a stock if it's going against you because you want to believe in the news. Do not do it. You'll regret it. Speaking from experience, I've regretted it multiple times. Oh, I can't wait till Friday now. Okay, Friday, we're going to rewatch that video that InSav, number 5 dip buy, the Cinco setup. I think the Cinco setup is my favorite setup. It works so good. We'll rewatch it and watch the level 2 change. So we got that coming up on Friday. Also, I get to talk shit to Henry when EJH doesn't go back to 10 in the next 48 hours or 36 hours. Okay? And then FLGC is hanging around my entry. I mean, can we get 1050? Just give me a bounce to VWAP. Uh-oh, hood fading. God, I'm so happy I didn't buy it. I almost rebought it. Look at it. This might be the spot to... Here at 60. We're just going to die. Could take small size, risk low a day, 56. Okay, I bought hood. Only 100 shares though. Small size. Got in at 59.40. Okay, I'm going to risk low a day. So risking 56. So I'm risking 300 bucks, but with the potential, I mean, say it goes back to 70. That's 1,000 bucks. Risk reward 3 to 1. I'm not expecting it back to 80. So right now we want to see, like, if you look at this 1 minute chart, look. So it's basically like a reverse head and shoulders is what I'm looking at here. So you got your low here, and then I'm hoping that this low holds, and now we get put in a higher low here at like 59. It's fading more. Makes me want to buy more shares, but greed's a motherfucker, ain't it? All right. About 50 more shares. 59.39 is my average. Don't make me regret this hood. So, rolling in the Robin Hood. You know what it means if you're rolling in the hood? It means you're uncircumcised. Bad joke. Sorry. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible joke. Sorry if anyone's... Actually, I'm not sorry. You piece of shit. FLGC, I'm tired of looking at you. FLGC doesn't want to bounce, does it? Okay, I'm out of FLGC. Lost 10 cents on it. We're going to make it all back on hood, though. At least I hope. And one is just consolidating. I'm glad I'm out of this one because it's not breaking down past $1. And hopefully one squeezes. So what I'm going to do, my plan for the rest of the day is to, well, if one squeezes, I'm going to short any parabolic squeeze that it has. I mean, you could buy it here in the low ones and then risk $1, which is not a bad idea because it is over VWAP and it could squeeze out later today. I'm going to do that. I'm going to risk $1 with one. Put a stop loss. I took super small size. I only took 1,000 shares, which is really small. But I am going to short any kind of parabolic move. Hopefully we get a parabolic move. Alright, so I set the stop loss at 99 cents on one. Let's see what we got here. So hopefully one can go. Alright, so that's the game plan with that one. The next one, BYSI, we're just going to risk $20. Low a day. So I'll set the stop loss on this one. One of these should work out. So there you go. Set the stop loss at $19.95. Okay, so the stop loss is set on that one. And then with Hood, which is failing right now, I'm going to set it at just under $56 with Hood. The low a day. So hopefully this low a day holds. If it doesn't, and I lost on it 2 times. Stop on quote and sell. So now I have all my risk point. I have my risk set on the chart on what we're going to do. And hopefully one of these trades works out. Ideally, in a perfect world, BYSI comes back, squeezes. Hood puts in a higher low right here over 57.50, comes back and pushes towards 70, and then we get one. But I think it's a coin flip with one right now. You know, I mean, see how it's coiling? It's coiling. You know, it's putting in lower highs and then higher lows. But it is over VWAP. I'm more bullish on it than I am bearish. But that's the game plan with these. I think I'm going to go get a workout in. Let's look at the weather outside. It should be really nice. Oh, yeah. I'm going to work out outside. I got to train for these 10 burpees that I got to do for Henry if EJH goes to 10. Oh, buying got some BYSI too. What did you get out at? You sold too early? You didn't sell too early, Matt. You did good, man. You did a good job. You nailed and bailed, dude. You got a great entry. You made $5 a share, roughly $4 a share. I mean, you made your, you made 20% on the trade. Fuck, dude, you got in, you made your money, you got out. That's the way to do it, dude. You've been trading good, Matt. Me, on the other hand, I've been overtrading, but I have an overtrading problem. Okay? I'm aware of it. I love trading, though. It's so much fun. Such a good time. And it's even funner when you guys tune in and interact with me on the chat. I like it. Because otherwise it feels weird just sitting here talking to a fucking screen by yourself. Okay? I feel like a weirdo. Talking to my computer. Like some geek. Uh-oh. Looks like one's having problems. Oh, it's going to bust through one. There it goes. Hits 99 cents. Going to hit my risk. Oh. Going to get bought up? No, I doubt it. Maybe. Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't think so. I think it'll be short-lived. It got bought up at $1. Congratulations, one. So far. Look at the 5-minute chart. $1. Holding. BYSI. Let's look at this 5-minute chart. I mean, this looks pretty bullish right here. Let's put in a higher low. I think this thing's going to come back, man. I think this might be my big winner of the day. Because I don't have a whole lot of faith in Hood. But you never know. Okay, Friday. I'll be back Friday. And oh, Mike Estes, you're here. Mike Estes is probably at work too. What's the name of those shoes that I bought, Mike? Tell me the name of those shoes. I don't know what the name of it. Put it in the chat. What is the name of those shoes? Those shoes are so badass. Okay, so Mike, this guy Mike Estes, he's one of my poker buddies. And he sold me, he sells shoes at Trade Home. Shout out to Trade Home. They have nice shoes there. And he sold me a pair of shoes, like running shoes. And they were so badass. They were so comfortable. I actually ended up buying 3 pair. I bought 2 for me and 1 for my wife. What is it? Type it in, Mike. On running, is that the name of it? It's a Swiss technology. It's a Swiss running shoe. But they're so cool. They look cool. They feel cool. I get all happy when I put them on now. Okay, no buyer's remorse there. And Hood, come on, Hood, don't give it up. There goes one. One is busting through. I should have just held the short, but did it cover me yet? Nope, not yet. Or did it sell yet? Sell 99 cents. Hasn't hit my risk yet. Hasn't taken me out. I got the stop loss in. And my wrist just got hit on one, so I'm out of that one. So that's one of 3 trades down, so I'm done with that one. But thank you, Matt, for bringing one to my attention, because you know, I ended up making some money on that short. I caught it just in time too. So thank you so much for pointing that out. Now we just got to pray that Hood and BYSI. I'm telling you, BYSI, if I had to pick between BYSI and Hood, I would take BYSI on this dip right here and then just risk 20 bucks. You're risking $3 a share, but this thing could really go. It's got a much lower float than Hood. Hood has a float of like almost 500 million, which is enormous. And BYSI has a float of like 20 million. So the squeeze potential on BYSI is much, much better. But I mean, Hood, it's Robinhood. Everybody knows Robinhood. So I'm green right now on Hood. There it goes, back to 60. I kind of just want to sell it and be done with it. Now I could risk the low, this low right here on Hood. Look at the chart. So I could risk this low now instead of low a day. Because that's what I thought it was going to do. I thought, see, it's got a reverse head and shoulders. So it puts in the low in the middle, see? So I thought, I suspected it would hold the 59, 58 area. And it has so far. So maybe I will move my risk up to like just under 58. I kind of want to sell it right now into this little pop, which would be total scalp trade. I'm not hoping. I was wanting 70. I just don't believe in fucking Hood. I mean, make 150 bucks on it right now if I sold right now. And then I don't have to think about it. I have more conviction on my BYSI. Alright, I sold it for $150 of profit on Hood. It's pathetic and sad, and that wasn't the plan, because Henry would be fucking pissed at me right now. He'd be like, you're such a bitch. And I agree. I agree 100%. Because it probably does come back. But I just don't trust it, man. I read in this book How to Make Money in Stocks. And it says that most IPOs, when they debut, their debut price, they're overvalued. So, and to me, when I look at this daily, we'll see what happens. God, man, I shouldn't have got out. Fuck. Such a bitch. Such a bitch. Sometimes I don't know how I make any damn money. I feel like I trade like shit most of the time. And for some reason, I managed to fucking book wins. Wasn't always this way, though. I used to get my ass kicked really bad. The first year, I got thrashed my first year. But it all got better. Persistence pays. So now I'm only left with one trade. So theoretically, this could be a number 5 dip buy. Say Hood continues to crash like tomorrow. we may be able to buy it like, say, like in the 40s for a bounce. It could be a Cinco setup because it's selling off. Look at that shooting star. A lot of selling pressure right now. So we'll keep an eye on Hood in the next couple of days. If this thing gets down to the 40s, I'll probably try to buy it again. Tomorrow maybe. Meanwhile, I am liking BYSE so far. So it's holding. Get some curling action. Maybe later today we can get a pop and a squeeze. Oop. Right here. BYSE. A squeeze over the highs and maybe a push towards the pre-market highs near 40. I mean, they did put out a analyst upgrade. What was it? $100, they said. $100 analyst upgrade. Plus they got cancer news, phase 3. So for those of you who don't know, phase 3, these biotechs, when they come up with new drugs, they got to go through 3 different clinical phases before they can get approved by the FDA. And they met their requirements on phase 3. I mean, that's bullish as shit. So now it's coming back a little bit. I'm up to $289 right now. $289 on it. I might take a small piece off into this push right here. Let's look at a 1 minute chart. Could take some off here at 25, maybe take off 100 shares or something. I'm up $400. Keep going. Oh, I didn't. I forgot to get rid of my stop loss. Oh, God, missed it. I'll wait. I was up $400 for a second when it got over 25. We'll wait. Maybe I'll put a sell order in up at near 26, 27. Get over 25 one more time. So I could sell a little bit, book some profits, and then that reduce my risk. So if it does go against me, I won't lose as much. If it tumbles down below $20 and I gotta cut it. Estes, did you see that that NSAAV went to 11 today? I was gonna tell you yesterday. I was gonna be like, hey man, because I don't know how many shares you had, how big your position was. But I was like, if you don't have that big of a position, it might not be a bad idea to hold it overnight, because I think it could go to 11 or 12, and it did. But I didn't want to tell you that, because if it didn't work out, I didn't want you fucking being like, Brian, you're a piece of shit. BTBT holding over 12. And I should have sold there at 25. Fuck. You had $20,000 in it? Or you had 20,000 shares. 20,000 shares, and you were in at like 0.95, I think. 0.095. What's that, like $2,000 or something? We're going to rewatch the video. SS, I don't know if you heard this earlier, but on Thinkorswim, there's a way you can replay the charts. And we're going to rewatch it. We're going to watch the level 2. Because you can really see it turn on the level 2. So next time, it's only on OTCs though. So next time we're trading an OTC with that exact same setup, we can watch the level 2, and we can really time our entry much better. There we go. Back up to 25. Come on, pop over 25 so I can sell some. All right, I sold some a little bit at 24.84. I'll hold the rest. Now, instead of risking low a day, I'm going to risk the low of this lower high. See, we got a low here, a higher low here, so I'm going to risk 22. That's going to be my new risk on BYSI. So now that it officially put in a higher low, I'm going to make that my new risk. I mean, I should risk low a day, but I'm not going to. All right, kids, thanks for tuning in. I'm out of here. Biggest problem was, Esther says, biggest problem was I was at work, so I could not watch the chart. I was impatient in my entry. That's okay, man. I was impatient too. But I was scaling in, though, so I knew that whenever I was buying, my first original buys, I forgot what they were at. Let's see. I'll probably look back in the chat because I was alerting it in the chat. I knew it was weird. I was buying it and I was thinking I'm early. I know I'm early, so I took really small size in the beginning. But I got up to, I think, 380,000 shares I got up to. But I was really, like, when it was down in the low sevens, I think I took like 150,000 shares in the sevens. 150, 200,000 shares in the sevens. Because originally I was just buying, like, when I first started in, I was buying like 5,000 shares at a time. And then as it went lower and lower, I started beefing up my position. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, so you somewhat scaled in too a little bit. Let's look at it real quick, see what it's doing. So now it's just going sideways. It's mid-range. Right now, for me, it's no play. Like, I don't know if this thing is going to keep fading tomorrow or if it's going to hold on the daily chart and then push back towards the highs. I have no clue. My guess, it probably continues to fade. But the easy money is over with. Yesterday was the easy money. I mean, I nailed this one 2 days in a row. Day one, the initial. If I could have shorted this too, I was like, if we get big panic near red to green, which is 10, or green to red, I was like, this thing looks like it's about to roll off a cliff, but you can't short OTCs under $1 at E-Trade, which is, I'm going to be getting a speed trader account very soon so I can get shares to short and I can short this fucking piece of shit. I could have banked on the dump down to 10 and the dip buy. I fucking nailed this dip buy in the 10s here. And it had a nice bounce up to almost 14. I was selling into this first push towards, I think I was selling like in the 12s, 11s and 12s. So, and then I knew tomorrow was probably going to be a first red day. And it was. And I was like between 7 and 8. That's going to be the entry. And it did it. Look at this. Right up to VWAP. Sold up here near VWAP. And voila. Picture perfect trade. Like, couldn't have been any cleaner. 2 days in a row. All right, I'll be back Friday. See you guys later. Thank you for participating, commenting in the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back on Friday. It's going to be fun. Every day's fun. So catch you guys next time. Later.